Hello, my name is Kelly Simmons, and the title of my project is Barriers to Graduating from Higher Education: The Impacts of Nativity, Parents' Education, and Socioeconomic Status. The research question posed is, what is the relationship between higher education, nativity, first-generation students, and socioeconomic status? Rather than viewing educational attainment simply as an individual indicator of one's intelligence, this research project aims to evaluate the issue from a broader perspective. The reason for this project, or the greater sociological importance of this research question, is who has access to higher education? That is higher education truly diverse, or does it just reproduce inequality by alienating immigrants, lower socioeconomic status students, and first-generation students? It is also important in this project that we are looking at students who actually graduated from college and not just attended. We are trying to identify the social factors that make a student more likely to be successful. I conducted a literature review, and I found that all of the factors I am testing, nativity, being a first-generation student, and a student's socioeconomic status, are related. Based on the research already available, I made the following hypotheses. The first hypothesis I made was socioeconomic status is related to educational attainment, with respondents above the median being significantly more likely to graduate from college, controlling for race. The second hypothesis I made was nativity is related to educational attainment, with people born in the United States being significantly more likely to graduate from college, controlling for race. And the third hypothesis I made was students whose parents did not graduate from college are slightly less likely to go on to graduate from college, controlling for race. Using data from the General Social Survey 2018, I used a statistical test, logistic regression, to try to find the relationships between the variables. The logistic regression revealed that a parent's education is an incredibly important factor in student success. I found that those whose parents graduated from college are 319% more likely to graduate from college compared to first-generation students. This is significant at the 0.01 level. With each increase of socioeconomic status, the odds of graduating from college increased by 6.5%, controlling for race. This is significant at the 0.01 level. Additionally, those who were born outside of the United States are 38% more likely to graduate from college compared to US-born individuals. This was not statistically significant. Again, there were no statistically significant effects of nativity on college graduation, so I cannot reject the null hypothesis of foreign-born individuals being more likely to graduate from college. Socioeconomic status had a statistically significant and positive effect on college graduation. The higher the socioeconomic status, the more likely a student is to graduate from college. Also, parents' education had a significant effect on college graduation. My original hypothesis was correct, and I am able to reject the null. So on to conclusions. Why does all of this matter? The implications of these findings are that one's chances of graduating from college is statistically largely out of an individual's control. We are born into our socioeconomic status, and we rarely move up or down the ladder much. Also, whether or not our parents went to college is completely out of our hands. To mediate this, we must fund to strengthen first-generation student resource programs, encourage peer mentorships, and help first-generation students by providing opportunities to build relationships with faculty and staff and gain cultural capital. Schwartz et al. Found that after students leave their high schools, they lose their important connections and their source of social capital. Because of this, first-generation students usually struggle to maintain their connections to their home communities, as well as develop new connections, and will help with educational and professional development. The important information to glean from this is that first-generation student programs and resources need to invest time and energy into establishing student-faculty relationships in order to share social capital and increase student success. We must invest our time and energy into supporting first-generation and lower socioeconomic status students to create a more equitable college environment. Thank you for listening to my presentation on barriers to higher education.